Get ready. It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, Lauren, and Danny. Welcome to the Cimorelli podcast.
Oh, yeah! Back at it again, and I ate way too many kettle chips and M&Ms at the same time.
I ate way too much, too.
Before this, so now my tongue feels like it's on fire, like when you eat too much pineapple.
Me. That is so interesting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 6 of
the Cimorelli podcast.
Wow.
Thank you,
I almost
Lisa.
said the Sad Girls Club, and I was like,
Me too.
No.
This is entitled Bad, which is the 6th song on our album.
Sad Girls Club.
Sad Girls Club.
I always want everyone to read my mind and finish my
We're
sentences,
like,
but no one will do it.
Doesn't work.
I'll finish your sandwiches. Okay, sorry.
Okay, thank you. So this theme of today, it's pretty juicy. It's about bad boys. I'm gonna say boys who are bad for you. I don't want I don't want to go around labeling people good or bad, but I want to say
generalize about men.
boys who are bad for you. Not all men are rats, but some are.
And sometimes some women are rats.
Sometimes you just happen to be the unfortunate lady that brings out their rat tendencies.
True.
So to each other.
It's
not so
triggering.
Okay, so we're gonna dive into that today.
Woo!
But first, let's hear a little snippet. Can we hear that, Pat? Thank you.
Yes, Pat. But I just can't believe you. 'Cause if you want this good love, why you gotta be so bad?
That is
Loved it.
I just want to say I listened to that song like 30 times this morning.
Good.
Not really because I related to it, but just because it was really good. So.
You didn't relate? Good.
Well, I kind of. Okay.
It's good if you don't relate to that song, but still fun.
Sometimes you do.
So we're gonna let you take a little peek into our personal lives
Yeah, we only ever allow a peek. We're very private people.
with some highs and lows. Take it away, ladies, and that means me because I'm starting.
Greediest.
Greediest, neediest.
When you refer to yourself as ladies.
My high.
Good.
The high for me, I'm going to say, was I went to this girls' night. It was this fashion thing, and it was really fun.
Ooh, I love
You know,
that.
I'm a girl's girl most of the time, and
too,
I
as
loved it.
heck.
My low is when my boyfriend left me. Not really left me. He left me to go to California to work for a week, 10 days.
whatever.
Okay, so
At least you have a
What a
boyfriend to
dud.
leave you.
At least he's employed.
Mine is pretty simple, pretty succinct. Number 1, hi.
Hey, Cap.
I really want to share a moment, and you guys
sharing a moment.
Okay,
Shut up. Directed at you at all.
I don't even think we're having a fist fight. Okay, my high. Oh no, my high is that one of my best friends came and stayed with me for a week. Good times,
wow.
lots of quality girl time. You know, can't replace that. My low was that I got really overwhelmed and then I cried. But that wasn't her fault. That was my own. Well, no, it was actually not me. It was other people. But yes,
Okay, Kevin.
I'm good now. I picked myself back up.
The high of my week
amazing.
was last night when I made the best teriyaki bowl that I have made to date. Ow, my nose is so itchy.
Quick brag.
The
I like to say I really enjoy watching Lisa cook. It's like this wild.
It's better than you.
It's like seeing
You're
a
saying-
dog
yeah.
walk on its hind legs.
It's cool though. I like it. It's like wow, Lisa.
It's like, oh, she's
All right, we
pulling
didn't
her life
ask about
together.
Lisa cooking.
The low is actually right now because my feet are freezing. If I put my feet on your face right now, first of all, that'd be really crossing a lot of boundaries. It'd be crossing a lot of boundaries. Second of all, shut that off. Second of all, your face would get frostbite.
It would freeze.
That would be
Amazing.
And it's not even cold in here, so that's very weird. I'm sweating a little.
Yeah, I think I'm having problems. My feet feel like ice.
Amy's
turn.
It is Amy's turn. My high and low is the same thing. It's called a double-edged sword. Okay.
What?
Oh, the fall TV came back.
What?
So your girl is overwhelmed.
Oh, all the fall
so much
TV.
television.
Lauren. I'm a bit of a TV addict. I can judge how well I'm doing in my life by the amount of TV I'm watching.
Wait, and what does that mean? When you're doing well, you are
not watching TV. But when I'm doing poorly and escaping all my emotions,
So-
I'm watching all the TV.
How much TV are you watching right now, Amy?
Come on,
I
Amy,
watched
tell us the
one
truth.
20-minute episode today.
Oh, okay.
While I
That's
was
not
getting
bad.
ready.
Before work.
While I was getting ready.
Okay.
While drinking
Okay,
milk.
Lauren.
Well, it was in the afternoon, okay?
Wow.
Okay, Lauren's turn.
Amy's like watching TV. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, my high, I'm just gonna say of today, was I got this really good sandwich, right? But then the low was that I ate so much of it, it hurt.
I just want to say, Lauren is absolutely losing it. It's been about 3 minutes.
tired.
She just took a nap on the mic. She was just leaning on it. Just
Lauren, you are like
sleeping.
the definition of a sloth right now. You're like,
Anyway,
That would be so
people already
cute.
picked out their costumes. Stop trying to reassign
Okay,
them.
don't
Anyway,
talk about that right now.
I have
anyway,
this dream of
Catherine, we didn't ask. We didn't ask. The neediest is going, and I'm gonna
you're the
burp.
greediest.
I'm sorry. That wasn't even a burp. That wasn't either. Sorry, guys.
Oh
My high was honestly when we were driving here. Then there was this part we were merging onto a different freeway. I mean interstate, and there was like a lot of traffic, and I got to put the windows down. And anyone who knows me knows that my number one favorite thing when I'm driving is to put the windows down. So
I didn't know
put the windows down.
When it was freezing outside, I was like,
Yes, I put the windows down, and I could put my hand out the window, and I listened to this great song that made me happy.
Wait, torture.
So
And
you
there was
can't
traffic.
do this unless you're merging?
No, I'm saying I couldn't do it.
I don't get what a merging game
I
is.
couldn't do
Order
it
the
because there was
opportunity.
traffic. Because if I was on the freeway and there was no traffic, I couldn't put the windows down.
Because
So
she'd
it'd
be going fast.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
So
going
you
slow.
turned that stressing into a blessing.
Yeah, no,
Love it.
traffic is never stress. Traffic is always a blessing because you can put the windows down and lean back and just chill.
Wow, what a positive
Anyway,
woman. Glass half full.
Yeah,
Love it.
and then my low. I didn't really have like a low. It's kind of like the middle
good.
of the week.
Anyway.
Kind of like the middle of the week. So haven't really gotten there yet.
Well,
I'll get
that
back
is
to you.
very nice.
Amazing.
I'll get back
Love
to you
it.
on that.
Let's do a fan question with Kath.
Yeah, yeah. All right. This one comes out from _Simlovato_. And the question is pretty juicy. Can you still be friends with your ex?
No.
It depends on who
okay.
it is.
I have a firm opinion on this.
Depends.
Okay, mine is no. Well, mostly no. I think maybe in
Not that firm, is it?
certain situations, if you're like some magician, maybe, no,
Okay, look.
and no for me. I'm not saying you can never talk again, but like, no, cannot be
Yeah,
friends.
close friends, like
Absolutely.
Okay,
not.
for me,
you doing?
Yeah.
okay, any person I ever like liked, I will always have like some kind of like maybe special bond if we talk long enough. So,
So if you don't want to bring that back, stop talking.
cut.
Yeah. And I don't think that you should ever be like close friends with your ex because honestly, let's be real, most of your opposite gender really close friends, unless you're gay, but sorry. Now they're all since we're all straight here. All of your opposite gender close friends, like most of the time you're kind of in love with them. So if you don't want to be in love with your ex, then you shouldn't be really close friends with them, you know?
I think it depends on the situation.
Oh, here we go.
What?
If you're a magician,
So
listen.
wishy-washy.
There was a boy that I was in with for like a year.
Wow.
I was
That's deep.
obsessed with him. But then I realized, not going to work. Christina was actually the one who pointed that out for me. She was like, he is a good person, but he's not like, she was like, he's just not for you. Anyways, but then after that, I kind of came, like, we see each other at church
Wait,
every
time out.
single week.
Oh, at church.
And it was heart-wrenching. But then after a while, I was like, yeah, we're not right for each other. And we still remained friends years later. He's actually getting married, so good job.
Great.
Catherine is a magician.
She is.
Wait,
Yes.
but Catherine is the platonic queen. She's like,
Yes.
her idea of flirting is like, oh, I'd like to fax you.
Lisa is obsessed. She thinks
She
I'm
faxes
everyone. Lisa thinks I won't flirt with anyone, and
she
that I'm
won't.
Hey.
businessy, which I
Nothing
think
wrong.
that I just have good boundaries. I don't like to play with people's emotions.
Good for
I'm not
you.
gonna,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just pointing
I'm
out
not
the
gonna wink
reality.
an
She's right.
eyelash.
Catherine doesn't really flirt.
Unless I really like you and I trust you.
That's
and I know
why
you
you
well.
can be friends with people though, because you're
Because,
like not gonna
okay,
flirt.
whoa. Flirting with someone you don't even know, that's really just fake. It's like, why are you even flirting? You
right,
you think
in
they're
your
pretty.
opinion.
Congrats.
Okay,
Everyone
okay.
is pretty. No,
My
everyone
opinion
is, I
is
think.
that-
Wait. I said okay because I was gonna speak. I'll amend it and say if you have like those really good boundaries and you're able to like not be very
If you
flirtatious,
just like to
if
fax
you're
people.
really platonic person, which I'm not. If you are that, you
yes.
can do it.
Do
you
it.
can pull it off. You're in probably the minority. But
3%.
if that's you, which is probably, I think Laura can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
She pull it off.
Because we can
Doing
like,
what?
You wouldn't enjoy it though.
She wouldn't
Sorry,
want to,
I wasn't
probably.
listening. Oh, being friends. Maybe.
Anyone else? Opinion?
Yes, here's my opinion. Well, I don't really have many actual exes, but I do have a lot of men that I used to be in love with. And if they're a real bad match for you and you get over them, of course you can be friends. Like, if you're not actually, if you wake up and you hit yourself with a frying pan of
And the
truth
Lord
enough
strikes you
times,
blind.
and the Lord gives you wisdom, and you realize, wait, I actually don't like you, it is a blessing. You can, and
Wait, that's true.
if you actually date for like 2 weeks in the first grade, you can be friends.
So overall, what I'm hearing is if you're like some like good match, like connection, like sparks are flying, like marriage, whatever,
Then get
then
married.
maybe you shouldn't be best friends with them. You know, if you don't want that kind of pain in your life.
That is
Some people do want that kind of pain in their life.
If you
me.
would like to dangle a piece
I
of
will
cake
do
in
that.
front of yourself that you know you can't
Yeah,
eat.
I do that.
Ooh.
But if you don't want that, if you want to enjoy your life, then I would recommend only being friends with an ex if you just don't really, click anymore.
If you're not attracted to them anymore.
Yeah, if you don't really care anymore, which I'm
Yeah.
doing right now, kind of, with a certain person who I wrote a lot of songs about, and it's going fine, I'm just talking
Also,
to them
if
occasionally.
they're not in love with you anymore, because you
Yes.
don't want to be like leading them on. That's also
Yeah.
bad.
Also, I had this moment where I was friends with a certain person that I dated, and it was fine. Like Danny said, like it's good to talk to them sometimes. And then at one point, I was like, straightened up my spine, and I was like, I'm not a piece of lint.
Ooh,
And I'm just gonna keep sticking to the lint catcher in the dryer of his soul. So I just was like, nah, flick, and I deleted his number. Not out of spite. It was more of like a.
Catherine deletes everyone's number.
True.
You should probably delete
It's
mine.
a common occurrence. I just like to delete numbers because it's not like, oh, I hate you. It's like moving on.
It's like her phone can't have those bad vibes.
Okay,
No,
well,
no
that,
bad vibes.
I can never delete people's number because what if you want to like prank call them or like
Oh,
True.
my
or like do
gosh.
something to their house
I
and
don't
like text
partake
them
in
about
that.
it.
Nah.
Okay, I can agree with that. All right, great. Moving on to the quiet one.
Lauren. All right.
Hello.
We're gonna get Lauren's take. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Lauren's take.
I hate that intro.
Hit her with these questions.
I reject
rejects
that
it.
intro.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You
Well, good
wish.
to know.
My time to talk.
Number
I said it at
one.
the same time as you. Okay. I
Number
can't
one
control
question. Lauren, do you like dogs now?
No, I never did.
Can you tell us what happened with dogs?
I just couldn't answer.
Okay, look, I never liked dogs. It's not like I hate them or whatever, but they just don't get along with me. They always like try to play with me, but I'm like, you're trying to bite me, you're trying to scratch me. It's just not fun for me. It's not fun for them. It's not a good mix.
I want to interject. I'm sorry. I know
This
it's
is
Lauren's
my
take. I know it is.
take.
No, I just want to add something.
What?
Lauren blocks animal accounts on Twitter, like pictures, accounts that have cute pictures of animals. She blocks them because Lauren does not like cats. She doesn't like dogs. She likes goats and chickens, and
I
that's
like
about
farm animals.
Yeah, she
I
likes
like
farm
pigs.
animals.
Next question.
All right. The first
quirky
man to
individual.
break your heart? Question mark.
He was this really cute swimmer boy.
it. Oh yes.
I don't regret it. He was really cute.
Okay. What is the most annoying question that people ask you?
Oh, I know.
Oh, something about like they make some weird joke and they're like, "Ha, you just don't shut up, do you?" And I'm like, or something about me being quiet. I'm like, cool, great joke. I love it.
Okay. This is kind of a weird, deep one, but not that deep, but what was the worst boy you loved?
What?
I don't really know how to answer that. Too broad.
Oh, okay. The last one is
Guys,
how
Lauren's
is your
score.
relationship with Jessie going?
Jesse
Jessie is our dog, our family's
is
dog.
my dog. Our family in my house's dog,
Not
not
your
their
dog.
house. So I see her occasionally. I give her a quick roast, which I don't mean to. I just always end up doing that.
What do you say to her?
I'm just like, get away from me. I don't know you. So sorry, Jessie. I want to be close, but it's like she always tries to scratch me or bite me.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she's not trying to, but that's what it looks like to me. So
breaks
Just
my
to be
heart.
clear, wait, Laura, can you talk about your bad experience with the dog? Because I think the readers might be a little
yeah.
confused.
I don't
why you
think
don't
they're
like dogs.
confused, but I was just sitting at someone's house once, and then my hair was in pigtails, and their dogs, 2 of them came up and jumped on me and started biting my pigtails. I was like,
Did you cry?
it was traumatic.
Did you
for
cry?
me. Yes, I cried, and then I ran away, and they started chasing me, and I tripped over one of them, and it was just this whole ordeal.
Wow, that is rough.
That
well,
was awkward.
Terrifying.
That's a very traumatizing story. So I think, we should move on to something more lighthearted, such as sappy thoughts with Kat.
All right, time to bring in the sap.
Everyone, put your
eye shades on.
Everyone put on your crocheted shawls.
Take them out, ladies.
Get in the mode.
I need a hazmat suit.
Danny, you can crawl under the table
cringe
for this
suit.
segment. Oh no, a cringe.
I need a hazmat suit. Sorry.
Okay.
A cringe suit.
A cringe mat suit.
Okay, today's topic is how to prepare for your first date. Oh god.
In general or with the person?
Shave your legs, shave your arms, shave your eyebrows. Just kidding. Don't.
Like, in
This
general?
Lisa's corner?
All right.
In general or with one person?
It's just your first date with any new person. So like,
Got it.
not your first date ever, because it's a one-time occurrence.
No, but this is a part
So
of that too.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
it applies to
start by saying that a first date is a very specific thing. Like, it's different than any other date because you don't know this person, so you are at your all-time nervous. Like, maybe you do know them. They could be your friend that but even then you're transitioning from friends to dating. That's still really awkward. So this is an awkward situation. Let's just say that right off the bat. Get the elephant out of the room. So you gotta prepare yourself.
out of the room.
If you
Bye.
I have this weird thing where sometimes I don't mentally prepare myself before I do something, such as traveling. Many times we have traveled, and I don't really think about the fact that I'm traveling until I'm on the plane, and then I
I
get
thought we
this.
were talking about dates.
No. I'm doing an analogy. It's a roundabout.
Okay.
Okay, you guys aren't even listening. Okay, so I do this thing where suddenly I'm in New York and I get this horrified feeling. I'm like, I'm in another state, and so you don't want that to happen to you on your date. So I like to say,
You don't want to end up in another state.
number one,
This is true.
mentally prepare yourself.
Look out the windows when you're driving. Make sure you know where you are.
Okay.
No, not when you're driving there. Before
Let Catherine talk.
Before you get in the car. So the first step is mentally prepare yourself. Just think about it. What's your strategy? You got some good icebreaker questions? Or are you one of those people, no offense, but these people are really annoying. They just sit there and expect you to carry the entire conversation. You really think that's a good strategy? No. I don't really know about that. If you're with the world's best conversationalist, then yeah, that'll work fine. But otherwise, not going to work. So you got to get your strategy. Get yourself ready. Get yourself pumped up. Number 2. Physically prepare yourself, okay? You want to feel at your best. So this doesn't mean you need to pretend to be this person that you're not. But I'm just saying, like, put a little effort into your appearance.
Take a shower.
Yeah, your hygiene. Okay.
Deodorant.
For me, I like to really go all out with dates. I don't know why. It's my opportunity to shine. So I like to, do a face mask, do my nails sometimes. Just kind of all over, like, fun. Lisa always Lisa mocks. I always do my nails sometimes. And just do those things that make you give yourself a little extra sparkle. So that when you walk through that door,
Like highlight?
you feel like you can hold your... Yes, exactly. Put your highlight on. You can hold your head high. The last thing I'm going to say. Prepare yourself emotionally. I don't know about you. Maybe you just lived this perfect life. You never had a ruffled feather. You have no anxiety about anything. Well, that is great. I'm happy for you. Good job. Me, not so much. I am definitely a more anxious person, so I have to really talk myself, get myself ready. Emotionally, the best thing to do is journal. Journal how you're feeling. Prepare your feelings for your date.
Truth.
So that when you get there, you've already sorted yourself out. You're in the zone. You just tell yourself, okay, it's just a date. It's not the end all be all. I don't have to get married. I don't have to freak out about commitment when I'm not even committing to anyone. I'm just going on a date. And I'm not going to judge the heck out of them. That's another thing I like to say. Don't judge people based on...
For stupid reasons. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Lisa.
things...
We're
okay,
We're gonna have a whole discussion about this.
Here's one quick thing. Don't judge someone on something they can't control. Their height, really? You're going to judge someone based on something they literally can't control. Or
Lame.
if you're really into psychology, their birth order. That's something we're all
I
guilty
say you
of.
should
No.
judge them on their birth order.
Well, it's not your
I disagree.
segment.
Yeah.
This
So
is now
anyways,
Christine. Just kidding. Keep going.
be open-hearted. It's a date. Have fun. And really, when it comes down to this, the last thing I'll say.
Oh.
It's all about human connection. You're just a
You're
human
right.
being. This is another human being. you can enjoy getting to know someone and hearing their story. You don't do this weird, no offense, maybe you like flirting. I don't like it. I think it's really fake. Unless you actually know someone, then it's fun. Because then it means something.
This is a refreshing perspective.
When you're getting to know someone, just genuinely get to know them. Tell me where'd you come from? What was your childhood like? What was your upbringing? What do you like to do? What are your passions? Like, ask those great questions. That goes back to the conversational thing. So
you're like, where'd you come from? They're like, my mother's.
Where did you go? Where did you come from?
All right, those are some great tips.
Great tips.
you.
Great
Love
tips.
them all.
Thank you.
I'm sure people will take them into account with their dates, but sometimes things go bad. And I think Lisa can tell us a story of a time when things went bad.
This is a little bit more than bad. I would say this is like horrendous.
This is like psycho, like mental.
Overplay it. You're gonna sound like I got my bank
not that
account
bad.
drained and like you kidnapped my siblings. Like it could be a lot worse. Okay.
Hit us with that story time.
I never do story times. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
It was a dark,
I'll be your hype
cold
man.
night. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Stop it.
Doesn't want it.
The drama began after we broke up. First of all, this guy was older. For some reason, when I was a few years younger, I would think, oh yeah, I like older guys. They're like more mature. It's actually the opposite. Like older guys specifically that go for like much younger girls, like 7 or 8 years younger, like that's weird. You know, there's something there. They think that they are also 21 and they're not. So she's right. They're a little bit immature. Anyway, the drama really began after we broke up, even though it started the second we met. It was very okay. Usually, I end things with someone. We both kind of saw it coming at least. We go back and forth a little bit. We become peaceful. We come to terms with it, and we're like, okay, like I'm mad at you mad at me, whatever, but like this is fine. We forgive each other. We move on. That was not the case. He wouldn't like accept that it was over, so he would keep calling me and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah. Or like, I don't know. It was just weird back and forth all the time and like, well, why not? Well, why? And I'm like, I told you why. And he's like, but that can't be the problem. I'm like, that is the problem. I told you that. If you keep doing this, I can't be with you anymore. And what'd you do? You kept doing that. So we can't be together anymore. Just had no boundaries. Like, didn't understand. And it went on for a little bit. And I think it was like a month and a half. Like things were on and off, talking, not talking, fighting, not fighting. Oh, I miss you, love you. And then it came to a boiling point right around my birthday last year. I still had hair at this point. And this is why I have no hair. Not to throw you under the bus, dude, but we're gonna tell a story. So I go to LA, which was where we hung out. So of course I get there, immediately trigged. I'm like,
Triggered is what you mean.
triggered. I'm like, you go back to a place you haven't been in a while and all the memories come back. It's like, oh gosh, I just want to text him. I just want to see him. Like, I want the laugh back. So and he missed me too. So it's like, oh, we're talking. I miss you, blah, blah. But we're both like hesitant, like, because it was so dramatic. So I'm like, it's like a 4 or 5 day trip. And I'm talking to him the second I get there, like, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And we're trying to see each other. And every day, it's just like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I want to see you. I'm busy. And like the next day comes like, oh, this came up. Or it's come hang out with me right now. I'll call you an Uber. Come. And I'm like, no. I have early work tomorrow. I can't come right now. Okay, cool. I'm calling an Uber. Bye. No, call back. No. I can't hang out right now. It's always like right now or never.
You cry.
So, and basically we didn't hang out. Days keep going by. And then it gets to my birthday and I'm leaving the next day. And texts me on my birthday, does not say happy birthday. Also, he had a few of my things, and I was trying to get them back, and I kind of started to realize, like,
What
on my
types of
birthday,
things?
after 4 days of being like,
Hey,
listen, after 4 days of being like, I want to see him, oh my gosh, I want to see him, he's not going to let me see him, I'm finally, like, coming to terms with the fact that this is just, like, not working, and he texted me on my birthday about something random that's not even have to do with my birthday, and I'm like, don't you mean happy birthday, Lisa, blah, blah. I always do that, like a sample text. And then he says a cake emoji. And I was like,
What?
I was like, okay, that was the
That's
moment I realized I'm
disgusting.
like, this is over. I'm not getting my stuff back. I'm not going to see him. He doesn't really want anything to do with me anymore. And I have to move on. And it just like, that was the boiling point. Like, I don't know why. It was only 4 days, but it was really a month of back and forth. I was so exasperated. And I got on the plane home. I told my friend, I was like, please try to get my stuff. If you can't, I understand. And I just like, it came to a point where I was just like, this is not good for me anymore. Like, I'm losing weight. I can't eat. I have no appetite. I'm stressed all the time. I have lost my sense of self. I have no idea where my life is going. Like, I was in shambles. And I was on the plane home and I was like, I just like snapped. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Good.
I can't do this. And I saw myself in a black sweatshirt with buzzed hair. I kid you not. I didn't even realize I'm wearing this. Like, I just tried it. I was like, what would I look like if I was just like tough and like in control of my life? And I saw myself with a buzz cut, which at the time I was like, I can't buzz my hair. And then I was listening to my phone and this girl came up on the song I was listening to and she had a pixie cut and I was like, I could start there. And I literally, it was Tuesday and on Saturday I cut off all my hair. And he told me later, he's like, when you cut off your hair, I thought, this is it. Like, she's never going to speak to me again. Like, I didn't realize it was like such a blow to some guys when you cut off all your hair after you break up, but I was like,
When you do that.
I'm glad you thought that. But the moral of the story is sometimes you just gotta cut it off. In more ways than one.
Yes.
Wow.
You still never told what object you ever gave back.
Yeah, my pillow. This backstory is this pillow was from my dad. I don't know why it was just such a bond that my dad gave me this really. It was like, not to be weird. It was like an expensive, like several $100 Tempur-Pedic pillow, and I slept with it for like 5 years. It was a great pillow. It wasn't just like, oh yes, my pillow. It was like a very special pillow from my dad, and he lost it at a famous guy's apartment.
That was truly harrowing.
I just want to say, I think it's great that you cut off all your hair.
Literally,
and I think that
we don't need a whole
commentary.
No, I'm just saying it's great to see her stand up for herself.
Yeah.
Come into her own.
Good job.
Hold on to her own identity.
No, I was telling my friend, she's like, I can't believe you used to have long hair. I was like, I know who I was with long hair. Like, I know myself very well. Like, this lost, weak, like, girl who has no values and no
She's calling us all
self-respect.
lost weak.
No, I'm saying I don't know who this new girl is who's like bald and like actually respects herself and like
bald
has
is
standards.
beautiful.
Like, I don't know this girl. Like,
Maybe
where
I
did
need
she
to be
come from?
bald.
It's weird because very different but similar. I cut my hair short, just like shoulder length, like a lot shorter than it was as a teenager, and that was my symbolic like, I am going to be my own person and like, no offense, but differentiate myself from all of my long-haired sisters.
Okay, makes sense.
So sometimes you gotta do a haircut, you know?
Because you were sandwiched in between two really long-haired women.
Yeah, and we were always being compared, and always boys with like multiple ones of us, and I was like, how do I differentiate this?
Okay, makes sense.
So that brings us to the next topic, which is question of the day with me.
With Cap. With Cap.
All right,
With
I was really inspired by it.
I hated that.
Harrowing.
Harrowing.
It's like
I mean,
don't-
like
jarring.
like
bone
chilling.
Sean, what does it mean?
yeah, camp.
I gotta ask our camera dude. Okay, he
My
said
story was harrowing.
Yeah,
I thought it was inspiring.
chilling and grim.
It was harrowing for me to
Okay,
experience
let's
that.
go.
All right. So, I'm really inspired by Lisa for this question. Based on her story, what kind of bad guys do you find yourself always drawn to?
Oh, honey.
Okay,
All right, let's do
one
this means bad for
neediest to
you.
greediest.
Short
Yes.
answer.
Bad for
neediest to
you.
greediest, because I'm ready to go.
Who's the neediest? You? Me.
So, I would like to say my bad. Oh, sorry, I'm hurting your leg.
Bad boy.
My quote bad type is mean boys. I like boys who insult me and who say rude things and don't like my personality, but also love it at the same time. And can't make up their minds. They're just mean. They're just mean.
I hate that.
Sad.
Aw, that's
Mine
sad.
is two things. One is like controlling and arrogant, and the other one is like sociopathic tendencies, like has no soul.
Just to be clear, this is types of guys that you're drawn to, but like in a bad way, like you wish you weren't.
Yes.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify.
It's
Yes.
like you just can't help it. Just like, why does this keep happening? The same type.
bad pattern.
We all figured out. We're like, wait, we all have this type that we are continually drawn to. So that's what it is. Amy?
Well, okay, one second. Basically, guys who are low-key super uptight, just like I am, and will literally never love me. So that's
That's rough.
Okay, I got one.
Wait, I thought I was gonna go.
Okay. Oh,
She's
I
neediest
got
to greediest.
Neediest to greediest.
Oh
Yeah,
my
go.
gosh. Anyway, mine is like guys who move way too fast and have no boundaries. Literally, I said to one of them, I was like, well, it's kind of like in my bubble or whatever. He's like, I don't have a bubble. I want to be your bubble. And I was like,
You cannot.
No, absolutely not. You are not made of soap and water.
Okay, Kath, what you got?
I'll use an analogy for mine.
Oh no.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
I think I
I
know.
used to in my past life when I had no sense of, I don't even know what the word is. I mean, I always had a lot of self-respect, but just for some reason, I liked these boys that were, stop, Christina, you're pressuring me. Christina goes, we're like on a railroad track. Boys who, basically it's like similar to taking a bath in a bathtub filled with ice. So they're very cold, closed off, mysterious quote, and I'm
dead
like,
inside.
I'm a warm beam of sunshine. I can melt their icy heart. Wrong! You're never gonna melt their icy, cold lack of heart.
True.
Oh,
Never will happen.
roasted.
That was my past life. Now I see those boys and they are dead to me. They don't
Good.
Wait, I'm sorry. I forgot one. It's gonna take one sentence. It's either mean boys or it's boys who like 100 girls at the same time. including me.
Or
That is
both.
my
They could be
thing.
both.
Okay, I liked boys like 100 girls at the same time because it's like, ooh, I
never
gotta
liked
be the winner.
Oh, yeah.
And then also boys who love this cool, exciting game. You know, they want to make this whole crazy thing, which I was like, yes, a challenge. So that was fun, but bad. It was fun for a second,
Wait,
and then
what does that mean?
I became an adult, and it wasn't.
Wait, I don't get that one. What does it
They're
mean?
like want the chase, and they do all these crazy like
oh,
tricks. And then
They play.
games?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You play a play.
What you gonna
We have a
do?
song about
What
that.
you gonna
She
do?
wrote
What
it.
they gonna
So
Absolutely not.
Danny, let's hear some of your notes to
I
sell.
feel like I've been very quiet. This
Wait, why don't we do a
episode.
theme song? Danny's notes to
Danny's
self.
notes to self.
We should go. Danny's notes to
Notes,
self.
notes.
Sing it with me. Danny's notes to self.
I didn't get the melody. I'm sure our readers don't think it's
I
annoying
just want to
at all.
know.
They're probably like, these girls
Why
can't
are we a group that is like known for our harmonies? And we
all
do that
singing.
and we do that. All right. So for anyone who doesn't know, I have a list in my phone, and it's called Notes to Self.
Your phone's not
and
dead today.
It's not. I started it years
It's a
ago,
first.
and it's basically just things that I think of that are convenient. You know, like remember these, and your life will be a little bit better.
Life-saving
So,
tips.
my first one is kind of 2 notes in one, and this is you should wear warm clothes to certain places where you wouldn't expect it. So,
Such a
first
Ooh.
place is the dentist.
Yes.
Wear warm
always.
clothes, and by warm
Always.
clothes, I mean pants. Like if you go to the dentist, I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside, and you're
Yeah,
wearing shorts,
yeah.
you get in that room, your legs will fall off. Like it's cold.
Even if your ankles are exposed, that's not
Yes.
cool at the dentist. You're
at
gonna
the
die.
dentist, you'll die.
Okay.
Also,
And-
the bank.
Oh, in the movie
Whoa.
theater.
The grocery
yeah.
store
Oh,
too.
but the movie theater, everyone
The
knows.
grocery store, you better be wearing a parka.
So
Yeah.
basically,
The bank.
wear
That-
warm clothes to the bank,
That's true.
the dentist, the grocery store, and the movies.
Yes.
All right.
Wow. Good
And
one,
then
Stan.
my second one is a roast. So,
Good, I love
sorry in
it.
advance, Catherine.
What?
This one says, "Do not watch movies with Catherine." Now let me tell you why. If you like to talk, you like to chat,
Amy.
you like to this, that, and the other thing. No,
No,
if you
listen.
like to do this, that, and the other thing, then you should not watch a movie with Catherine.
Kath hates it when
she
you talk.
hates it.
I don't like it.
She hates it when you
I
talk.
can't watch them with her. I love
She
talking.
hates it. Like you say like one word, and she's like,
Okay, wait. Let me amend that.
die.
No. If I've seen
could watch
if
it.
I've seen the movie before, then I don't care. But if I've never seen it and you're talking over it and I have no idea what's going on,
She
I'm
just
kind
gets
of
really
with
mad.
I'm kind of with Kath on this
Come
one.
on,
Depends
all
on my
right,
mood.
I didn't ask you.
I'm 50-50.
I didn't ask you.
multitasking.
Wait, guys,
This is my
raise your
notes.
hand if your team talk.
Me, I literally.
Wait,
no,
I'm
wait,
not.
no,
You are
team
not team
Okay,
talk.
we're team talk.
I'm like half and half.
Whose
Guys,
team don't talk?
listen,
I'm
I just
half-
want to
half-
say it's kind of shocking, but I literally make jokes in entire movie. If you're sitting next to me, I'll be like, oh, I'm like me when this happens. Like I turn
Wait, I love
everything
that.
into a meme.
Yes.
I love it.
True.
Okay, actually, I think I'm like 80% don't talk.
So Danny's
So, yeah.
rule is don't watch movies with Catherine if you are a talker.
No, it just
Yes.
says don't watch movies with Catherine. I didn't make the rules. That's all it
But
says.
if you don't
I'm
like Kath,
sorry.
it's notes to self. Okay.
It's not just self. It's me.
Fine.
It's the world. It's not everyone in the world. It's just me.
Wow.
So yeah,
Love
moral
it.
of the story is always wear pants to certain places you wouldn't expect it, especially the dentist. Or unless they give you a blanket. Some dentists they say, "Oh, do you want a blanket?" And you say, "Yeah."
Wow, that's some luxury.
Or you
I've
can
never
ask-
had
I
that.
don't know
Our
what
dentist
dentist
gives you a
you're going
blanket.
to.
And then don't watch movies with Catherine if you like to talk because she will cut your head off. Great.
Truth.
Okay, we've all been educated.
Love it.
Thank you for the
Love it.
You're welcome.
education. We're gonna move
Education
on to
Nation.
Get Real with Christina.
Woo!
And with myself. I'm gonna throw a quick bucket of cold water on you about since this is bad, the episode, it's gonna be about the chase. I had to shock Lauren and Danny because they were not listening.
Look, I just want everyone to
hate
know,
it when
I
I'm
was
talking and
drawing-
people are not paying attention.
I was drawing on my paper with my nails.
It's crazy.
Wow,
It's
that's
like
so
a crayon.
It makes a color.
Okay, it's not cool. Please stop.
It's crazy.
So, get real with Christina. The chase.
Okay.
Okay, so I had a lot of experience with this, liking all these boys who love the chase. I loved it too. It's not their fault. It's equal here, okay?
Can you
I
describe
loved
the
it
chase
too.
for our readers?
It's just, okay, you got to figure out what kind of type they are. What's their tolerance? Do they want a little bit of talking, a lot of talking, a quick pull away, a slow dying? Okay,
gives
it's hard.
me
It's hard
anxiety.
to explain, but everyone has their own kind of tolerance, and you figure out what it is, and then you just play that game, whatever it is, for each person. It's very fun when you're young, and then you grow up, and then you realize it's dumb. But some people don't grow up very fast or at all. So I just want to tell you, if you're in this, I want you to know excitement is fun. Excitement's a good thing, but there are other places you can get it.
Such as an amusement park.
You can go on a roller coaster. You can challenge yourself to run. If you're me, 1 mile, I cannot do that. 6 miles if you're better, 10, whatever. Challenge yourself with something. Do something fun. Go on some crazy adventure with your friends. You don't have to get it from someone talking to you in a weird, non-relationship way that you're going to call a relationship is very strange. I know it's fun, but ultimately it sucks, and you shouldn't stay in that for too long, or you're going to start to see like pieces of your heart just start to get like, crumbled up here, crumbled up there, and then suddenly you're like, what the heck happened? Okay. You're like, what happened here? I want to tell you that there's another good thing. It's called peace. Stability.
Love it.
It is underrated. It is great to have peace in your life. Okay, excitement is so fun, but peace is so much better because when it comes down to it, you have hard times in your life, that exciting person who's always running away from you is not going to be there for you.
Nope.
And
That's the last time they're gonna be there.
that is horrible. That's what woke me up. I had, drama, some dramatic times, and I'm like, I need someone to, isn't there a song about that somewhere? I need someone to be there for me.
Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone.
Sure, that. There's a lot of songs about it. So I just want to give you that reality check that if you think this is fun,
It's
think
not.
again. You're playing yourself. You're playing
No offense, but
yourself.
the chase is for people that don't have any emotional depth and they don't know how to be
I
close
have
to people.
emotional depth.
That was a cold,
but
hard
Christina,
roast.
No, but when you can only chase people and never actually be close to them,
You gotta clarify.
then you don't know
You
how
can
to be
close
to
with someone
people.
when you're chasing them.
No, you can't.
Yes,
That's
you
not
can.
real
You can.
intimacy. It's
Yes.
false.
You can't be
intimacy.
actually close.
You can't be for too long.
Then
Okay,
that's
so
not real.
okay, my last statement on that is if you're chasing someone, they're running from you. That's weird. If they're chasing you, you're running from them. It's strange. It's very strange. Just think about it for a sec.
Look, you want some excitement? Throw some tortillas on someone's yard. I'm serious.
Been
it's
there.
really fun. Just drive
it.
by their house.
Okay, that's
throw
good.
tortillas out the window.
Or
That's
get
good
like a
ending.
sparkler
And it
and,
gives
light
you-
it and then watch it.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone, in that
Good luck.
situation. I've been there. I'm with you. Good luck. I hope you grow up soon. I really hope so.
Same.
So we're gonna do a Cimorelli challenge of this week. If you are currently playing yourself by talking to a boy who's bad for you and you know it, our challenge is to stop.
That is a great challenge.
This is a great
Stop it.
This is a
Report.
hard challenge. We're challenging you to cut it off, and if you want to do it in Lauren fashion, it would be block him. Catherine, it would be delete
their
his
number.
number.
Danny's, it would be don't.
Lisa, it's shave your head.
Yeah, you know,
What is it?
Amy's.
I don't know.
Okay,
Pretend
That was
it didn't happen.
whatever method you choose, let us. If you want to let us know, feel free to tweet us
Cimorelli podcast.
and let us know if you want to share. You can. We're here to listen. To
Yes,
read.
we are.
To read. We're there to read.
Thank you,
Probably not
readers.
We're here for our readers.
We're not gonna hear
We
you say
are
it.
really here for our readers.
Yeah.
For you.
Well, I think we need some
Inspirational
inspiration.
ponderings.
I think, and we need it from someone who's bald.
Yes. Only the bald.
Only
Yeah.
the
Vin
bald.
Diesel walks
I want to
in.
say, oh my gosh. Listen,
I wish.
Okay, I think I have premeditated 1 or 2 of my segments on these shows. Everything else is off the top of my head. And what I just immediately think of in this sleep deprived stupor. Is that a word? Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't really know.
Sean says
yes.
stupor is a word.
Even in your sleep deprivation.
In
you
my
can
sleep
still
deprived
have great
state of
grammar.
mind, what comes to me right now is when you wash your sweatshirts and sweatpants, think twice.
Wait,
Guys,
why?
listen. I don't know if I'm just washing them wrong. I think I am. I think you can't dry it on like a really high heat. You have this. Your hood is like okay, right? And then you dry it.
Yep.
And it's like, see how small that is? It's like it's tight.
Looks like it's trying to choke
this
you.
is stupid. This isn't cute. I'm not like, yeah, I'm wearing this cool hood. It's like, why? So and
Your
also
hood will shrink.
your
Is that
hood
what
will
you're saying?
shrink. And I
Also-
washed these sweatpants. Like I had to really stretch them back out. Like I had to take them and because like they were coming up above the ankles. And when I bought them, they were covering the ankle bones. You know,
They were
that's
real
a little
modest.
tragic. So I'm just saying,
Pam would not
Really?
approve of that.
Google the right settings before you wash your sweats.
That's inspirational.
And I want to inspire you.
Great.
I loved it.
I love
We
it.
have all been inspired by Lisa. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's say goodbye to the readers. Thanks for joining us for this episode
you for
entitled
joining us.
Bad.
Goodbye,
We will
readers.
see you. Actually, we will never see you, but we will
You
talk
will
to
see
you.
us.
You'll see us.
Spokojnej noche.
See you then.
Get out.
You've been listening to the Cimorelli podcast. Follow Cimorelli on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. You can also find Cimorelli on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.